It's Andrei Hall, America's retirement asset distribution professional.
I take great pride in going above and beyond for my clients and utilizing strategies to maximize what you get in retirement while at the same time potentially minimizing taxes to ensure your money will last.
And here's Andrei Hall, America's retirement asset distribution professional.
Hi, my name is Natasha McPherson, and I'm a financial advisor at Hall Wealth Management, home to America's retirement asset distribution professional, Andrei Hall. Today I'll be showing you exactly why life insurance is the gift of a lifetime and how to take advantage of life insurance while you're living. Would you agree with me that when you got married, entered into a partnership, started a family, or built your business, you entered into a commitment with yourself to work hard, provide, protect your loved ones, and protect the business you built from scratch, as well as yourself? You may have come to find that as days go by, inflation increases, demands get higher, your livelihood may no longer produce what you had in mind for you or your family financially, and it doesn't produce the time you always imagine you get to spend with the ones you love and doing the things that you like the most. Imagine giving yourself and your family everlasting memories, security, and a peace of mind this holiday season. Most equate life insurance with death, but there are many living benefits, such as cash accumulation, which can help make goals and dreams a reality while you're alive. Before I show you how to do this, you'll have to understand the different types of life insurance. Would you allow me a couple moments to explain? I really appreciate that. First, we have term insurance. This secures financial protection for a specified period of time, usually 10, 15, 20, or 30 years, and it's the least expensive policy you can buy. Term is usually purchased to pay off a mortgage, cover college costs, ensure children would be covered if a single parent who is now divorced were to pass away, or to replace income needed by loved ones in the event of an unexpected death. It's important to note that there is no cash value in term life insurance. However, permanent life, which could also be referred to as whole life, means life insurance policies that don't expire. Permanent policies help ensure financial protection for your whole life and may also provide benefits during your life. They offer the ability to accumulate cash value and tax-deferred supplemental income for retirement, emergencies, college tuition, down payment for a home, and much more, which I'll get into later. They can also come with an optional long-term care protection through a long-term care rider. Long-term care protection refers to if you were to experience a health crisis, such as dementia or Alzheimer's, to name a few, and could no longer take care of yourself and needed around-the-clock care. Here are different types of permanent life policies. Universal life. Universal life is a permanent life insurance policy with a savings account element and lower premiums. To keep a universal life insurance policy in effect, it will cost what the minimum premium payment is per month, which consists of several cost factors related to the policy, like charges for mortality, policy administration, and other miscellaneous charges. The cost depends on the insured's age, insurability, and the insured risk amount. If you pay in excess of what the premium is, it will accumulate within the cash value of the policy. If there is enough in the cash value, you can choose to use it to pay the premium each month. The cash value earns interest based on the current market or minimum interest rate, whichever is greater. Beneficiaries only receive the death benefit, not the cash value. The cash value is for you to use while you're alive. Most individuals plan to take from the cash value. Now we have variable life, a type of permanent life insurance policy with an investment component, which contains cash value, which is invested in a number of sub-accounts available in the policy. Sub-accounts are similar to mutual funds, except they're only available within the variable life insurance policy, and there is up to 50 available. The payout amounts are determined by the performance of the securities, meaning the policy will pay out more when the market is up, and the policy will pay out less when the market is down. Variable life also gives favorable tax treatment. Now we have indexed universal life, a type of permanent life insurance policy with an investment component. I would call this a cash value insurance policy that benefits from the market's gains tax-free without the risk of loss during a market downturn. What this means is IULs offer a choice of numerous indexes, let's say S&P 500 or NASDAQ 100, just an example in this video, to track. If the index goes down, no interest is added to your cash value. If the index goes up, interest will be added to your cash value. However, there is a cap on how much you can gain each month. IULs are often seen as a good choice for tax-deferred cash for retirement. So, some individuals ask me, Natasha, what is some of the top things that life insurance is being used for? And here are some of the answers. The number one thing is children. We need to talk about whatever would happen to your kids, your significant other, or the ones who rely on you and love you if your life would be shortened or come to an end. Imagine, you pass away, there is no money, a lack of funds, or funds ran out because your current life insurance plan that's in place wasn't reevaluated. Your significant other or head of household will have to work more and potentially multiple jobs, depending on the situation. Your kids will not see your significant other and vice versa, and be robbed of time with who they have left. Your kids will feel the financial ramifications. Kids are not supposed to feel financial ramifications. Kids are supposed to have fun. Feeling financial ramifications turns into struggling emotionally, on top of not having your significant other or whoever is now the caretaker in the home, because they are doing whatever they need to do to make ends meet. The following is hard to imagine, but we have to go there. The child or the children are thinking how much better things were when you were around, because there were either no financial struggles or things were never this bad. Now that there is financial struggles, someone is not there for the child or children because they are working. The children are left feeling negative emotions because they are consumed with missing you and thoughts of what it would be like if you were still here. Life insurance preserves your legacy by preserving their life. It provides immediate tax-free death benefits to protect against financial loss. Clients pay a premium to the life insurance company in exchange for a tax-free death benefit. The second thing is retirement. Life insurance with cash value can help with supplemental income during retirement to maintain a standard of living. Cash value grows tax deferred, and distributions to supplement income can be received income tax-free. I'd like to take a moment right now to remind you that a waiver of premium rider could be available when you first obtain your policy, as well as a long-term care rider. A waiver of premium rider is a provision in the policy saying if you become unexpectedly totally disabled and unable to work, and you can no longer pay the policy premiums, the policy premiums can be waived. Having this rider will keep you from losing access to the cash within your policy. What if you become in need of long-term care? To be able to utilize this rider, a medical professional will have to certify that the policyholder cannot perform 2 activities of daily living or needs supervision. You are then allowed to access a portion of the policy's death benefit to pay for care. It's important to remember Medicare does not pay for long-term care. The cost of care is very expensive and rising yearly. Care right now sits at $48,000 to $102,000 for a community or assisted living facility. So adding a rider to your policy can sometimes be more affordable than a standalone long-term care policy. But it's important for a financial professional to make that assessment based on your current situation. Extended care is an important necessity because it protects your assets from being eaten away by the rising high cost of care. It also prevents family feuds, which will last long after you're gone because individuals in the family feel like someone didn't pull their weight to take care of you. What else is life insurance being used for right now? Final expenses and estate planning. Death is expensive. The average funeral as of 2021 starts at $3,000 and has no ceiling. If an estate is in place, it can take time before the money is released to your family. Take a moment to imagine which family member will go into their personal bank account to take care of funeral costs. Think about how this could leave that loved one feeling animosity towards other family members who may or may have not stepped up to the plate at that time. Funds from life insurance could immediately pay these expenses tax-free. There's also policies called final expense policies, just for covering these types of expenses. This will protect and preserve life insurance funds from being used for anything but taking care of your loved ones you leave behind. Life insurance is also being used for existing mortgage, debt liquidation, and emergency funds. Think about the tremendous weight someone you love would have to carry if you were to pass away with an outstanding mortgage and debt. If you have a mortgage or debt with someone, it does not let them out of their obligation to pay. If there's no coverage or sufficient coverage in place, this may cause a displacement, financial hardship, and excessive emotional turmoil on top of mourning. Life insurance can also be used for business planning. If you have an existing business, life insurance can be used to protect the business from the death of a key employee whose knowledge and contribution to the business are invaluable. The loss of a key employee can cause business closure, loss of sales, brand value, and clients. Insurance can provide funds to keep the business afloat until you find a replacement salary, or cover lost sales. Life insurance can also be used for business succession planning, to provide funds for the next generation to take over. Life insurance can also provide executive benefit plans to attract, retain, and reward key employees, such as an executive bonus plans, deferred compensation plans, and supplemental executive retirement plans. A lot of people utilize the cash reserve in their life insurance to start a business and cover the startup cost. I would advise meeting with a financial advisor in our office before doing that. Now, one of the most important things that life insurance is being used for is childcare and education. I touched on this in the beginning. Making sure your child and the child you love is taken care of is the most important thing. In the event your spouse or head of household has to go back to work, having funds to cover childcare is essential. Depending on where you live, the average cost for childcare is $991 per month, which roughly comes out to $11,000 per year. Once that child hits 18, we have the daunting task of covering college, which depending on where they end up going and inflation, not a pretty penny. Life insurance can cover that for the ones you love. Now, can you guess which is one of the most often Googled terms? This is one that comes through our social media constantly. Buying a home with life insurance. Is it possible? Yes. The two strongest policies for this is a permanent life insurance policy and a universal life policy. The more premiums you pay on a permanent life insurance, the bigger the value grows. Universal life lets you put more into it, which can cause a bigger cash value. You can access that value for a down payment or even purchasing the home flat out, depending on where you live. I live in California and I won't be doing that anywhere here. If you're thinking about using life insurance as a down payment, mortgage lenders place a high value on liquid assets when looking into your financial situation. Permanent life insurance means quick access to liquid cash. Maybe you already have a down payment. The cash value of a life insurance policy can assist with a bigger down payment, which can mean a lower interest rate and more affordable monthly payment. Don't forget, there are closing costs and move-in costs when purchasing a home, which life insurance can assist with as well. However, it's important to consult with our office to illustrate how taking out this type of loan on your life insurance will impact your policy. There could be many repercussions financially, a loss of any death benefit to your life insurance beneficiaries, and even loss of the policy. It's also important to make sure the company your policy is from also allows this. Today, I've covered the different ways life insurance can protect assets, can provide a level of normalcy of everyday living while you're alive, or when you pass, how it can relieve stress, emotional turmoil, and avoid family feuds and estrangements long after you're gone. Besides money, the emotional and interpersonal relationship aspects that life insurance alleviates for your loved ones is a huge legacy to leave. Just imagine your kids, grandkids, significant other, or someone you love dearly, remembering the good times with you, but one day something happens, and they actually physically stop. They stop to thank you for what you were able to provide them, the good life they are currently living, the peace of mind and financial security you have blessed them with. Life insurance is powerful. It's not a product, it's a part of the plan. Life insurance is for everyone. It's the gift of a lifetime. I thank you so much for joining me today.
We hope you enjoyed learning about the power of life insurance. If you have any questions or would like a complimentary annual life insurance overview from Andrei Hall, America's retirement asset distribution professional, please click on the link attached with this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the Hall Wealth Management YouTube channel to stay up to date on financial strategies that may benefit you. Thanks for watching.